Originally, I was actually going to become a dancer, but then I fell into art and...
Yeah, we're going to have to see some dance moves. Careful.
Please don't make me. It's been a few years now. No, definitely can't. Hey, I'm Kellyanna. I'm an artist and designer living in London. My work's kind of based around sport, movement, dance, lots of energy and kind of bold, bright colours. So my work's obviously based around a lot of sport. When I was growing up as well, I was a gymnast. I was also a gymnast coach. I did karate. So I was always kind of around sport a lot growing up. And it kind of just felt quite natural to bring that into my work. So when I found Batch, it was really exciting actually, because I'd been looking for a piece of workwear to paint in. And then when I tried it on, it was so comfy, because I'm either gonna paint in slacks or something that I actually look and feel good in. So this was kind of the perfect suit. So my artistic journey kind of started very young. My dad was an artist. We used to draw a lot together. He's kind of why I got into art. He's an incredible figurative artist. We used to go to dance competitions because we were also ballroom and Latin dancers. I would sit there with my sketch pad and kind of watch all the dancers moving around the floor and kind of capture their energy.
That's a really nice story. Is your dad?
Yeah. Dad painting the KFC man, the Colonel. It's because he used to work at KFC. So a lot of my referencing comes from Olympic memorabilia, and I'd always kind of look at these posters, and it was always kind of really powerful men on the fronts of them. And there was just something missing. Like, I really wanted to get across how I know how powerful women are and feel. And I really just wanted to get that across in my figures, hence why they look incredibly strong and powerful. And I mean, that's how I feel inside. So I actually started out as a fashion illustrator. So I'd sit front row at Fashion Week and sketch all the looks coming down the catwalk. That's where I kind of really started, using those practices that I had as a young kid, sketching that movement live and capturing that energy and that movement. And then from that, obviously, I've always been interested in fashion, and I actually went on to study a bit of fashion design as well. And I think a lot of that does still feed into my work today. I love working with textile and, putting different colours together. Honestly, the best thing about these suits for me is they're so versatile. I can come to the studio, paint in one, have another set at home, and it will be my kind of dinner suit to dine out in. I think that's probably my favourite part. I think what I'm trying to express with my work is that feeling of empowerment and that feeling of energy. I think especially right now, the world as it is, I think there's a real need to feel uplifted. Honestly, the best thing about these suits for me is they're so versatile. I can come to the studio, paint in one, have another set at home, and it will be my kind of dinner suit to dine out in and accessorise up and wear some nice shoes. So I think that's probably my favourite part. So I think some of my favourite projects are often when I've collabed with some of my favourite brands. Nike's one of the people I've worked with quite a bit, and I think one of my favourite pieces, I think one of my favourite projects was the running collection I did with them, and it was just really nice because like Justin Timberlake wore it, and some of the most incredible people out in the world were wearing it, and it's always quite nice to see that something you've kind of sketched in your sketchbook is now being worn by some of these incredible people in the world. But also it's just nice walking down the street and seeing anyone wearing the trainers or the jacket. So that was really nice. So I also recently worked with The Art of Ping Pong, and we created 4 huge ping pong tables, which were kind of situated outside at the television centre. and obviously people can, you know, through the summer of sport, go and play, which is kind of what I like about what I do, is, you know, encouraging people to get into sport and just move and just feeling colourful to do it as well. What was really nice actually was when I'd ordered the suit, they kind of sent me loads of updates of the suit, my suit being made, which was actually really, really nice to see the whole process of it. You know, seeing the people who were actually touching the fabric and putting it together, which I thought was actually really special. I've never had that done before. And then when I got it, it just kind of felt really, really special to me. So yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah?
Wicked, yeah. That's good.